The other thing is you want to think about, is this niche heavily impact? Are people motivated to fix this problem? That's an important thing. And that may be even your first question. Is this a problem that is heavily motivated? People are heavily motivated to get it fixed, or are heavily motivated to want to take care of it. For instance, with my population, the head, neck, and face pain, um, this is heavily debilitating. The headaches are so bad they can barely work. Um, Jaw pain so bad they can barely open their mouths. They're not eating, talking. They're losing sleep, so their concentration, fatigue. Some of the most hours missed at work are actually headache related. So people miss a ton of. There's a huge need for that. There's tons of desk jobs. Stress just went up during the pandemic. Um, it is no better time to be working in head, neck, and face pain. So it's a very great area to be in because people need us. And that's actually, in fact, we have a head, neck, and face certification course where we're teaching to other healthcare providers to help. We can never meet the whole need, but just by ourselves. So we need more clinicians out there in the world kind of helping out with that. So we teach a certification. It's such a big need. Another one could be pelvic health. You can imagine incontinence is a huge issue. Maybe I knew a guy that did. This is not the area I'd want to be in, but see, he did fecal incontinence for the teenage population. Can you imagine what fecal incontinence would be like if you were a teenager? How debilitating and embarrassing. I mean, it's just a huge life issue that they need help with. So knowing how to help those pelvic floor for pregnant women could be ACL repair for someone who college athletes. You're going to be the ACL guy. There's lots of other ones, but the reality is you got to think: are these people motivated to need to get this better? So if I had a ACL injury and I was a college athlete, you better believe I need the best care. I got to recover. This could be my college or even potentially my pro career. So this is important to make sure. The other thing is, you have to think about, will this allow me to take cash? That's an important thing. You got to think that the demographic that you're meeting, are they willing and able to pay me for the services that I'm worth? And that there's nothing wrong with, we always think of as healthcare professionals that, our services should be free to everyone. But the reality is you can't pay your bills and you're going to get burnt out. You need to make sure that you're being paid what you're worth. So you have to kind of think about that, especially if you're thinking on the business side of things. If you want to open a business, got to make sure that you can pay your bills and your overhead and all that good stuff. So is the people that I'm targeting going to be able to pay for my services? So just kind of think about, or willing to. That's the two most important things. There's payment options. There's care credit. There's ways. Even I actually treat quite a few lower income individuals, and we find ways to make it doable within there. So it doesn't mean you can't take on those clients, but make sure that you have that thought out.